That is. There's one of them. Hey, you can hear me now. I can't. I gotta figure out how to make you hear DB. Headphones? No. Speakers. DB, you gotta talk. Does that work? That didn't work. One more try. How about now? Oh. Wait, if I turn you up.
It did
not.
Oh,
there you go. Ha
Did you?
The volume slider was all the way down for yours.
So you muted me, huh?
I didn't.
Are you trying to censor me?
Hi, everyone. Danny just updated her computer to Windows 11, and it messed with all my settings.
Ew, why would you do that?
Because Windows 10 is end of life in a year, and I've been using Windows 11 at work, and so I'm comfortable with it, and...
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Don't tell you
Don't
what?
tell me that.
Tell
that
you what?
Windows 10 is end of life in a year.
Sorry, October of 2025.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Windows 11 has been out for like 2 years.
I don't give a shit. I fucking hate it.
Do you use it?
No.
Well, then...
There's one computer in this house that has it, and I don't like it.
Now, do you just not like that computer?
No.
Okay.
No. That isn't actually a... Listen, I spent a lot of money on that computer for my dad. I got him a really nice one, and then he just bitches about the Windows 11.
Okay, well, don't base your entire opinion on someone who has...
I'm not. From what I've used of it, I don't like it either.
What don't you like about it?
Danny, I knew you were going to ask me that question, and I want to tell you that I haven't fucked with it enough to tell you what I don't like about it yet. Parts of it, okay, I will say parts of it are like the bottom like bar thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like how they have that set up much, and maybe if I just fucked with it enough, it would get me the way I want it.
You don't like that it's in the middle, or...
Yes.
Oh, that is an easy setting. I have changed
Great.
that on every computer at work because,
Good to know.
in
It
fact, when you are ready to
it's
switch over, let me know because I have switched over everyone in my office.
I won't ever be
And,
ready to switch over.
well, you may eventually just have to. But I've switched over everyone in my office, including a bunch of very old, stuck in their ways Luddites. And I have the process to make it look almost identical to their Windows 10 so that they barely notice a difference. So I have had practice with this
the
and I can help
the
you with
other
that.
the other thing that I've noticed, and this also might just be a setting, is for some reason like that bar is also like the same color with all of like the different applications. Like all of them are just a light blue, and I go, oh, I can't
Oh,
tell
that's a
which is
weird
which.
setting because mine are all brightly colored. They're all their
Okay.
individual normal colors.
Okay.
So that's probably a weird setting.
Yeah. It's not my computer, so I don't fuck with it much.
Yeah.
So
But no, it is really not that different for the user once you adjust the settings. I promise. But the point is, I updated my laptop, and so everything was just a little bit weird because I updated and it's slightly different.
it broke everything. That's what happens
Well,
when you
no,
go
I
to
just
Windows
I
11.
put it
It
back.
broke.
It breaks things anytime you update your computer.
That's why you don't update it. Problem solved.
No,
You just
that's
stick with
not.
Windows XP
Oh
forever.
God, no, no, please no. I'm so tired of Windows XP and their file system.
Windows XP, Windows Vista.
I also got a new phone since the last time we played.
Oh,
Yeah.
since the last one we
Well,
played.
since the last time we did this.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say we played on Friday.
I had the new phone then. I didn't have it the time before
Okay,
that.
okay.
Because, yeah, my phone died. Well, it started to die. I plugged it into charge, and when I unplugged it, smoke came out. So I got a new phone. Yeah, I wasn't planning on getting a new phone.
No one ever plans on really getting like
No,
unless you're a huge tech nerd, you don't plan on getting a new phone. Not usually.
you really don't. You
You
have
let
to
it
get a new phone.
ride until it dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I got this one,
Mm-hmm.
my I was in Florida and
Oh,
my
no.
phone wouldn't charge.
Oh,
And I
boo.
refused to buy it in Florida, but I
Mm-hmm.
ordered it down there. And then when I got back, it was my other phone was like, "I'm fine." And I'm like,
Yeah.
I went, "You know what? iPhone 8, you're not that fine."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
where did the smoke come from, Danny?
It came from the charging port. Yeah. So for the next couple of days while I was waiting for the new phone to come in because there was a whole fuck up at the store, that was a whole thing. But we ended up ordering it instead of purchasing it in the store. And so I had to wait for it. So when I needed to charge it, I had to use at least it had wireless charging. So I wasn't like plugging it in where it was smoking from. But
That's true. Sorry, I'm very distracted.
what are you distracted by?
The our people cannot see it. But do you see my chair?
Yes? Is there a
That looks
cat?
like that is not a cat.
What is that?
That is like stain on the back of the chair.
You
But I
have a
couldn't
cat
figure
stain.
out I couldn't figure out what it was. I
It
was
looks
like,
fuzzy.
"Wow." Yeah, I was like, "Wow, that's a really fuzzy thing." And I looked over and I was like, "There's no fuzzy thing there." And I
It's
was
a
like,
ghost.
I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's a discoloration of the chair. I don't
Okay.
know how that happened. But I was like, that's why every now and then I just look at it and go, and then look back and go, what am I looking at?
Gotcha.
Sorry,
That's okay. I
I'm
also got another thing.
ADHD today.
I got
What'd you
a
get?
sticker. It's a book
Oh my
goblin
god.
sticker.
Wait, like the girl who does the book goblin?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes! This girl, right here, Elizabeth Wheatley.
Maybe that's not who I think it is.
She, this is not an accurate headshot. I think this is an older headshot. But she does book goblin on Instagram, and she has like the scarf over her head, and
And book goblin talks to the third person,
yes,
right?
book goblin,
And
love
like
book.
whispery kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and is
Okay.
always very upset about things. But I got the book goblin sticker, And a
Oh,
postcard and a little business card to
I
go
was
along with.
about to say, who the fuck is this child that was sitting on your laptop? Because I thought you were about to
No,
out
no,
one of your like,
it's like a grown adult woman
okay, okay,
who
but the
writes
way it looked
fantasy.
from far
It
away,
looked like a child.
yeah, and I was like, who are we doxing today that you have a vendetta
No,
against?
no, that was the author that I bought the sticker from, and I own the first book in her Dangerous Assassin series, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh, I
But
didn't know she wrote.
yeah, she is an author.
I didn't know that. I just knew
Yes,
about Book Goblin.
yeah, she writes fantasy.
I don't read a lot of fantasy. I
And
wish
that's
I
okay.
did. My brain goes, ew, can't. Don't get it. My it's the chapters upon chapters, pages upon pages of like descriptive
Right.
things where I'm just like, it's a fucking lamp. Just say it's a lamp. We don't need this.
Well, I haven't read her stuff yet, but I don't
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know
So
that she does that.
it's not every author, but that
And
is a lot of fantasy
especially
authors,
old school fantasy. So if you're reading old stuff,
especially old men.
yes. That's not what I read.
Anyway,
But speaking of reading, what have you been reading?
I am currently in the middle of a little less than 400 page book called Icarus.
Ooh.
It is a YA book. It
Mm-hmm.
is taking me a little bit to get through it, and not because it's not a good book. One, I'm busy because I'm switching jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I test knitted a thing. Um, and three, it doesn't have real chapters.
Oh,
Like every other page has like a title above it.
okay.
And it's not like a short story or anything. Sometimes you get to an area and it's like, oh, here's 3 pages and then it goes to the next part. Sometimes it's half a page of text. And so like it really throws me because as a dyslexic reader, I often will count pages to my next chapter and go, okay, that's where I'm stopping. Well, I can't fucking do that because I
Oh.
turn the page and it's next chapter and I'm like,
No. Boo.
yeah. But it's good. It's YA. It's LGBTQ plus. Um, it's about art theft.
Okay.
Yeah. You would probably really like it, Danny.
Okay.
Like honestly, it's a really good book. Not smutty. Because it's YA.
That is important. YA should not be smutty.
Correct. Please don't write about children,
No, don't.
Children.
That's bad. Don't do that.
Yeah, Stephen King, are you listening?
I don't know what
You
you're
don't
talking
even
about.
write YA, but you know what, sir?
Okay. Is that a thing I don't know about?
Uh, it's in It,
Oh, okay. I have
the
not.
child orgy.
I have not read that, and it's
That
not
you
on my list
shouldn't.
anyway. Okay.
I have words for that specific man.
Okay.
Also, as Greg comes in with
Twin Peaks.
I've read other things. Have I read other things?
I don't
I
know.
read The Actor and His Secret,
Okay.
which was good. It is smutty. Um, Sometimes you just want. Oh, I read Home is Where the Bodies Are
That
because
just
I
sounds
think
good.
it was so good. It's by one of my favorite authors, Geneva Rose. Which that fucking bitch decided to release a special edition of her book, um, The Perfect Marriage. And she goes, oh, by the way, there are special chapters in this one. I went, you got to be kidding me. So now I have to reread that. Oh no, you started saying my name at the same time Dance Mom started talking to me.
He must be watching us on a mobile
Oh,
device.
that makes sense because I was like, why the fuck are you watching Dance Moms? What reality Oh my God. Are we going to see you on the reality TV show Dance Moms,
That would
Greg?
be fantastic.
Are you
I
the
want Greg to
dance
be a
mom?
dance mom.
I want him in it too. do too, if that's the case. No, I am at dance. You are the dance mom. Blueberry is dancing. You are the dance mom.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I
Oh my
have.
God. Hold on, Danny.
Uh-oh.
Can you make Greg a shirt that says I am the dance mom?
Yes,
I need that
I
in
can
my
do that.
life. I need that in my life.
I can do that. We can make that happen.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway, what have you been reading?
I've been reading a lot. My
Yes,
garden
I
is filling up.
noticed.
I'm excited about this. Um, if I fill up all this top part plus this one, it'll be 100 books.
Wow, I'm so
Which
proud
is
of you.
yeah, I'm excited. But I've been working on my book bingo. I haven't made bingo yet,
Oh, you're
and
very. No, you have. You have.
have I?
The center one is free. You
Oh,
have a
it is.
bingo.
I just haven't drawn anything
Yeah.
there. I have made one bingo. Yay! And then my alphabet challenge. I'm getting there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
Oh, nice. I need to look at mine. I'm actually doing really well on my alphabet challenge too, which is very
Yay!
interesting. Um, yeah. I beat my goal this year, which is great.
I added a new page
Ooh.
for series that I've been reading, and this week I finished the Center Stage series,
Okay.
which is like theater romances.
We do love theater romances.
And it's like the first one is about like the stage manager. I'm like,
Oh.
yes. And there's one about a director. And then the next one's about an actress. I'm like, yes, give me not the actors and actresses. Give me the backstage. That's where my theater heart lives.
Give me the kinky light board operator.
There isn't one of those in this series, but maybe I
Yet.
need to write
Yet.
one. But I've been filling up my
Oh my
reviews.
God, look at you.
I've been keeping up with it. I do it once a week. I update on Sundays. But I have just today I finished reading The Hot Shots Mistake, which is a hockey romance. But before that, I read Enchanting the Earl and Ensnaring the Duke, some Regency romances.
Oh, well, you're getting prepared for something, for a secret
I
project,
am
so
getting prepared for Secret Project. So, yeah, getting back into the Regency romances, and that's been fun.
I love that. Uh, so now that we're done with books, because I
Yes.
haven't been reading that much, what have you been working on?
I finished the second hand warmer
Marvelous.
of this pair that has been waiting for months. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
second set of the same yarn.
Oh, okay.
But it was the one where one turned out so much bigger than the other. And so I knit a
Oh,
third one to go with the first smaller one, and now I've knit a fourth one to go with the other bigger one.
the bigger one. Yeah.
And
You're
I
so-
I forgot it upstairs. I bound off my podcast scarf,
Yay!
and then I started another one.
Of course, because we had a game on Friday, so
We
you
did, so
needed
I needed
something
something to
to
do.
knit. That
So
looks, I
this,
really like the colors.
me too. It is called Island Breeze, and I
Ooh.
really like it. But
I actually
from
really like that. It's like very, I'm so sorry,
oh
I keep
no,
interrupting you. I like the blues and the pinks and the
yeah,
sandish color.
it's very beachy feeling, very beach
Yeah.
sunset.
Yeah.
But yeah, from cast on to this marker, I knit during a podcast recording last Thursday.
Okay.
And then from here to here, I knit during Roll for Weird on Friday. So now that I've talked about it, I'm going to move my stitch marker up.
Oh, wow.
So I'm trying to sort of keep track of how much I get done. I mean, it took a couple of years to finish the last one because I only worked on it for
Yeah.
a little bit of time
Or
for
podcasts.
podcasts.
And Roll for Weird was not a podcast that was recording regularly.
Not really.
And it's okay because now it's
It is. It's sad.
it is sad, but I'm gonna be into the editing chair starting.
Yay.
I think tomorrow night I'm actually gonna start like getting back into editing so that I can finish the podcast so that everybody has it. And
Yay.
then I may record a special thank you at the end of everything.
Cool.
Mhm.
And you said you haven't really been working on much? Is that what you said? No.
How dare you? How dare you? Are
I
you
just love getting
kidding me?
reactions from you.
I have bitch. I'm the first person besides you who's finished this motherfucker.
So cute. Look at him.
My hands hurt so bad
Oh
after
no.
finishing him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was just like
the
the
DPNs
ears
are
and the yeah,
tiny?
and it was just his horns and his feet. But I
I
finished
love
this little shit bag.
I love him. I love
I
him.
started another one. So here's the thing. I love the pattern. If you're okay with it, I want to do a little bit of a justy just.
Of course. Once you have played with it, what
I want to
tell me what you're doing.
I'm wondering. I want to see what it would look like to have kind of these nubbins up here too.
Okay,
as
so like matching arms and legs.
Yeah,
instead
mainly
of
because
the attached arms.
This was very hard for me to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that, and I don't know if I did them right. Are they
right.
supposed? Okay.
Like they sort of stick out and are floppy.
Yeah, they're
but like arms.
I also think I might actually stuff the feet a little bit because they're very flat. But also I need to make sure I put them in the right spot.
I think he's adorable, even if he's a little wonky.
He is a little wonky, but we love him. And I don't know if I'm doing the snoot right.
I think so. It looks right from here.
Okay.
Because
I think I need to bring his
big snoot.
No.
It's just a little snoot.
So when you do the short rows, you knit back and forth with the ways you do it, and then you completely again knit in the round, right? When you're done. And then 31 is another knit in the round, or is the short rows the 31?
No, 31 is I'd have to double check the pattern, but I think it's another knit in the round.
Okay, if you could confirm that with me, because on this one I was trying it like as if the short ones were the 31, but I want to make sure that I have all my rows correctly. So I will
tell you that one extra row is not going to make a big difference one way or the other.
Okay. That's good to know. But what if is one less going to make a difference?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Then I'm not going to worry as much about it.
One row difference more or less is not going to make a big change. Okay. Greg is confirming because he has the pattern available too.
Thank you, Greg. I wasn't reading it because my brain went, "Oh, I've done 30, 31 would be after I did the short rows in a round." Mm-hmm. But then it wasn't really written like that, so I was like, am I reading it wrong? And it sounds like I kind of am.
Well, it's always weird to put short rows in the middle of a pattern.
Sure. Also, Greg, my wrath is always directed at you. Just because it was a little bit was diverted to Danny because, my God, she tried to soil my name.
I just teased, that's all.
She hasn't been working on much, have you? I've started number 2. Greg hasn't even finished 1 yet.
Thank you for testing for me.
I'm really happy that I was even able to do it.
I'm very happy.
Half the time when you're like, I'm calling for test knitters, I'm over here like, I won't get it done in a good enough amount of time. But I want to say that if I sat down and actually did it, it would probably take me, because I'm not a fast knitter yet, probably a day and a half. Because it took me a full, not even, it took me, we'll say a week. Because I started it on a Sunday, had to restart the body several times because motherfucking Tim cursed it.
Yep.
And so I think I finished the body in like a day, and then it was everything else kind of leading up to that.
Yeah.
So I think honestly it would take me basically a day to get one done if I could only sit and knit.
Yeah.
But it's not how it works.
No, that is generally not how life works. But yeah, it's small enough that it could be a weekend project.
Correct. And it's so damn cute.
Isn't it though? I love him.
I think I think with his horns I did a few things. I think I twisted my needles on accident
Okay.
because there are some areas where I'm like, why does it look like that? I think the needles got twisted. Because they're very small.
Yes.
And then but I also think it kind of gives them character.
It absolutely does.
Um and I think my big thing is I need to just get better at placing the different things.
And that's something that will come with practice and doing
Yes.
more little toys.
This boy will not be given to anybody. He is my
He's your
boy.
boy.
He's
Yay.
my boy. He needs a name.
Is
He is
he
specific. Hmm?
is he going to be named after one of the kobolds in the campaign?
Probably not, because I don't think any of them are blue.
Did I give them colors? I don't
I
remember.
thought you gave some of them colors.
I didn't write it down.
Okay. But um he is the crits and knits.
He is
Uh
Chris and its colors, isn't he?
he is. So he is our crits and knits mascot.
Yay!
Specifically. So if this gets given to anybody, it's going to be you, Danny, because you are the DM for the Crits and Knits
Aw.
podcast. Um,
I just love how he turned out.
I love how he turned out. He's so damn cute. And then Danny, because you made this pattern, my brain went, "Oh no. What if I made patterns? What if I made things that were just ball shaped but are of other animals?"
Uh-huh.
So I may need your help
I can help.
because I need a crow.
Okay.
And then my brain went, what if that crow had a little knitted witch hat? And and this is at like midnight, and I went, you shut the hell up, brain. You need to sleep.
Good luck with that.
Melatonin, kick in already.
Aw.
But I have started another one. And this one is Pride Colors. It's
Oh, is it stripy?
yes,
I
it's
love
self-striping yarn. Um and I think what I'm going to try and do is try and find some of my other yarn that might be like some of these colors that are not very like
Not wide stripes.
yeah, and make those like the belly because I do want belly to be a solid color.
Gotcha.
And I thought about doing it in black, but I'm worried that the black will make it too like maybe it would be too offsetting,
Yeah.
but I think white would also be too offsetting.
White would
So,
probably be better with the brighter colors that you've got.
yeah.
Better than black, but
But also, I have the knitting needles with the different colors because this is the needle that I need to. Oh, you're done with that round.
smart.
So, so yeah,
Well,
I'm very happy. What are we doing today, Danny? It's been 30 some odd minutes.
we are talking about Twin Peaks,
Yes.
and DB's doing other stuff, but I'm going to be making a log pillow.
I told myself, you know what, next year I will have the forethought and wherewithal to be fucking ready for this damn show and actually know where all my shit is. Today is not that day, fellers. But yes, we are talking about
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
So,
My nail polish is trying to chip off already. Fucking Christ.
because I'm going to be doing this, you're once again in charge of factoids.
Let me go find my my crochet needles.
But let me tell you what I'm doing. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm making a log, and I am not following a pattern for this. I am making this shit up as I go. But that is because logs are weird and they all look different. So I have done a crochet chain that is yay long.
Mm-hmm.
about the length that I want my pillow to be. And now I'm just going to do whatever strikes me. I'm going to do singles and double crochets, and I'm going to go through the front loop and the back loop and basically just make it look weird and like bark. And I'm going to make a rectangle.
It's probably a good thing that I don't know where my crochet needles are, because you're over here like, I want to do all these things, and DB would be like,
You're going to what now?
eh, because I don't,
Words?
I'm not crochet girl. You
Right.
got me into knitting. I don't know if you'll get me into crochet, because the last time I tried to crochet, my hand was like, and now you can't move it, and I went, great, great,
Yay.
yay, pain,
Pain, yay.
yay, pain. Anyway, who's your favorite character in Twin Peaks?
Log lady.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
What? You don't like the log lady?
No, I don't hate her. That's for damn sure. The only person that I think I hate is Audrey.
Okay.
She's just real annoying.
Now, I will admit that Twin Peaks is very foggy in my brain.
Oh.
I feel like I was sick when I watched it.
Oh no, that's a terrible show to watch while you're sick.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
already a fucking fever dream.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Well, you're allowed to be wrong, Greg.
Greg loves Audrey, for those who aren't reading the chat. And that's okay.
Well, this gets posted to YouTube, so
Yeah, that's true. There's not always chat available to see.
yeah. Um so fever dream.
Yep. It felt like a fever dream.
It's because the show is a fever dream.
It really is, isn't it?
You would.
You have to read the comment.
Oh, I'll say it, okay, in Greg's voice. I learned how to do the cherry stem because of her.
Oh gosh, okay. I don't even. Now we have Blueberry typing. Oh, DB. That was quite the Oh gosh, I'm crying. Oh, that was a good imitation. Not even remotely accurate, but highly entertaining. Oh gosh.
Uh,
Hi, Blueberry.
how was dance, Blueberry?
Oh,
I won't read read it in Greg's voice when it's Blueberry talking.
that's probably for the best. Oh, goodness. Mm. Right, so, don't like Audrey,
No.
but Greg does. Cool.
Yes, Greg does.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Okay. So I was
Not nowhere close to accurate. Okay, Fever Dream.
yes, Fever Dream, and I watched it a while ago, so it's not
Okay.
like super top of mind. I tried watching some like YouTube summary videos, but they were all like, "You can't summarize this shit." I'm like, thanks, guys. You're
Yes,
helpful.
you can.
That
They're
coffee
just
was
cowards.
important and fire was
Coffee?
important.
Yeah. It's a show, but I watched it more recently because honestly, it came out when I was a baby.
Yes, I was not of an age to be watching it when it first came out. That was not considered appropriate viewing for my age range.
What?
Of course, my mom also wouldn't let me watch The Simpsons because she thought it was not appropriate for my age range when it came out. Which I suppose technically it wasn't.
I love Big Ed. He's the his wife has the eye patch and she's real crazy. He's the
Yeah.
mechanic.
Okay.
Um yeah, he's a good dude. I like the sheriff. I actually like most of the characters in the show, except for one.
Okay.
They Nadine, yep. Nadine, that was her
That was
name.
the wife
Yes.
with the eye patch.
Yeah. Um they also handled like a trans character really well in the show for it being 90s. That
Mm-hmm.
was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Denise, I think is her name.
unexpected,
Yeah.
but good for
But
them.
yeah, no, definitely. I really enjoyed Twin Peaks. It was a very good show. And then I started trying to watch the 2017 version, and I haven't gotten through all of it yet.
Well, that can be another episode. And there was a movie too, right? Fire Walk with
Yes.
Me.
Yes, and I've tried to watch that as well. But I tried to watch it after I watched like the show, and I think I was just Twin Peaks out. Because it is a lot. There's a lot that happens.
Yeah,
Yes, David
Duchovny.
Duchovny, thank you. They did a really good job with that character. They did like all the characters are very interesting. And it's that and I think part of the reason why I like it so much is because I also like Welcome to Night Vale that has that like weird paranormal-esque feeling while still being like everything is normal around here. And we're
Okay.
like, is it? It is it? Because it definitely fucking isn't. And I'm sure Welcome to Night Vale is kind of based off of that like weird paranormal-esque feeling that
Feeling.
Twin Peaks gives you.
Yeah.
Also,
I
I'm sorry, Blueberry's here. I need to watch my language.
technically yes.
I'm gonna get in trouble by Blueberry's mom.
Blueberry is smart enough to know not to use those words around her mother.
Blueberry is also thinks I'm so cool, and that's a problem.
But you are cool, DB.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm a bad influence on the world. You don't. I do.
but still cool. Uh, this is going to be so weird. This is the
Just like the show.
yes, but logs are strange, and crocheting a log is a weird ass choice to make.
You made this choice.
I did make this choice because I want a log pillow. Damn it!
Have you ever used the Chunky Boy
Like
when it
the
comes to the
the big fat
crochet?
crochet thing.
Yeah.
No,
Okay. Does it ever hurt your hand?
no.
Oh,
I do have some more ergonomic hooks that I actually Jim made for me.
oh,
Um,
that's nice.
I've got a set of interchangeable hooks with like a really nicely molded handle,
Oh, that's nice.
but I did not grab them for this project because
Oh,
I don't remember how big they go, and because I'm using
oh,
two strands of yarn held together, I need a large hook.
that's fair.
I suppose I should.
I had I had somebody ask me if I made this plushie with thicker yarn, if it would go faster, and I went,
Nope, but it
no,
would be
just
bigger.
make it bigger.
But the Muggles don't know how the magic of knitting works, so
No, and that's fine. Hey, so there was something I mentioned before we started the stream that I was going to ask you.
yes, you had a question.
Yes, so we have lace weight, which is thinner than what I'm using here, right?
Mm-hmm.
As this is sock weight or fingering if you want to be dirty. Um,
I mean, it's not dirty. It's just the yarn
what
weight.
comes, what's the next one after?
Sport.
Okay. And then is it DK?
Yep.
Okay. How thick is DK?
Um, it is. So the stuff I'm using now, as I throw everything over, um,
As one does.
this is like the standard sort of like Big Twist or Red Heart Super Saver is
Okay.
a worsted slash Aran weight, and
Okay.
so it's just a little bit thinner than that. Have you used the Karen Simply Soft acrylic?
I think I have some. Give me just a second. Let me.
But yeah, the
Because I.
the Karen Simply Soft is just a little bit lighter than this stuff.
So you're talking about
Yeah,
that?
I think so. So it's not quite as thick as like Red Heart, but it's still
So
thick. So
this
that's
is considered DK?
what number does it say on there? Is it a number 4 medium or is it a number 3?
Oh my God. Of course, that part is like bent.
Of course it is.
Uh, you're talking about the needle size?
No, not the needle size. The yarn
Oh,
size itself.
where the hell would that say that, Danny?
Let me show you. It will be in
Oh,
a
I see.
yeah.
It's a 4.
Okay, so yeah,
Medium.
it's a worsted weight then, but
Oh,
it's a little bit lighter. So
okay.
DK is just a little bit lighter than sort of your
Then
standard.
worsted.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I found a pattern for an avocado,
Ooh.
and I don't think I want it as big as a worsted slash DK. I think I want it smaller than that because I wanted it to be not very big.
Right.
Which I think you can knit with just thinner yarn, right?
Yes.
And
Thinner yarn
smaller
and smaller
needles.
needles. Yeah.
Okay. But still have the same number of stitches and
Yep.
things.
It will just make the
Okay.
whole thing smaller.
Okay. Because I always see them and I'm like, what in the heckity weckity? Because blueberries here. Um, is, DK weight. Like, how do I know what that is? Because I know what worsted is and I know what sock yarn is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I didn't know what DK was. Is there something bigger than worsted, or is
Yeah.
worsted like the oh
Yeah. It goes worsted and then Aran, which is slightly thicker than worsted, but a lot of patterns use those two interchangeably.
oh okay.
And then you get into bulky, and super bulky. And I think chunky is beyond that, but that's where it starts being like novelty yarns and
Not standard
not,
stuff.
yeah, not really standardized.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're getting a yarn lesson tonight
We
too.
learn things here. Or we try to sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes what we learn is Danny didn't retain a whole lot about Twin Peaks except that it was weird.
That's because you had a fever dream.
I did.
Do you remember who
Laura Palmer was the one who set everything off. That's why he came to town to investigate, yes? Dale.
Yes. Yes, Agent Dale. Is that right?
First name was Dale. I can't remember his last name.
Coop. No.
Cooper.
Yeah, Dale Cooper. Yeah. I don't know what that means, Blueberry. I'm old.
Now the question is, did Blueberry write that, or did Greg trying to
I don't
embarrass Blueberry?
I don't feel like that was Skibbity Alpha Sigma Rizzler?
That sounds fake.
I don't think it is because I've heard it on the TikToks. My dad should be on the show with y'all.
I mean, he's welcome to come anytime. He's
Is he?
just, busy
Is he?
driving.
This is a voting aspect, and it's one against one, Danny.
Is it?
No.
I was going to say, wouldn't you like to have him here in person to torture?
Yeah. That's why our next project is for Greg and I are best frenemies. Roll for charisma. Boo.
Oh, gosh. All right, I'm going to move my yarn over here so it's pulling from the right side instead of the wrong
Instead
side.
of the left.
Well, it's actually pulling from the left now instead of the right, but the correct side instead of across my work.
Tell your children. I have songs stuck in my head. Fuck.
Apparently, there was supposed to be like a whole weird backstory for the log lady about like her husband dying in a fire.
There was probably supposed to be a lot that was supposed to happen with that show.
That, yeah, it was very ambitious in terms of its scope.
Especially for the 90s. They didn't do weird, like, they did some weird stuff in the 90s, but nothing. So that's the thing, is the shows that were interesting and weird, they canceled them pretty quickly. So American Gothic was one of them, which I freaking loved. And then they're like, no.
Next. Sorry, my magic wand is getting tangled in my yarn.
Why do you have because of your magic school person?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Our GM sent us all wands.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
What a sweetie.
They're very cool. I like Danny.
I actually want to do stuff like that when I run my next game. Is send everybody little things.
Nice.
Because I think the next one is going to be people invited back to like home, so everybody would be kind of like related in some way, whether by marriage or whatever.
I like it.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Dr. Jacoby had awesome glasses. He was a weirdo though. Everybody was like really hot for Lauren too, which was very sad because she was in high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inappropriate. Audrey's dad was a creep.
Like in a gang?
Creep. Like a creeper.
Okay.
What did you think I said?
I heard crip. Like, isn't that a gang thing? I don't know these things. That is not stuff I've.
No, they used to go to Canada. Remember, to One-Eyed Jack's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Him and his brother, the other crip.
Yes. Logs are weird.
Story of Twin Peaks life.
Yes.
Some damn good coffee, though.
Mm-hmm. Lots of owls. Yeah? Were there a lot of owls?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
There's just a lot going on in that whole show, though.
Yes.
But do you remember who killed Laura?
Not a clue. Oh, wait, no, it was Bob. Was it Bob?
But who was Bob possessing? Remember? Because Bob was possessing people. Yes.
Yeah.
Which was so weird.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the YouTube things that I watched had theories that Bob wasn't actually intended to even be a thing, but someone ad-libbed really well, and they decided we're going to keep this and use it. Like,
I don't know how they did that because they were seeing Bob. Like Laura's mom was seeing Bob out of like the corner of her eye all the time. And then we didn't even know his name until like way into the show, you know? So it's a weird theory to have. I'm not saying that it's discredited or anything. Danny,
But
do we need to watch the show? Should we do a
we
watch
we
party?
might need
Just
to do
you
a watch party.
and possibly 100 of our friends?
We can do that. I like having
I
a big group of
I
peoples.
I own them.
Nice, because I
Mhm.
have had a hard time finding them. I was looking to try to
Yeah.
rewatch. I'm like, I'm gonna have to like subscribe to a whole new service, which I really
Nah,
don't
I
want to
I
do.
paid for them on Amazon
Nice.
because I was like, what is happening? And I also couldn't find them, so I was like,
We can have a watch party with
I
Daddy.
I don't know if that's Blueberry or if that's just Greg trying to get me to say it because his daughter wrote it in the chat.
Could go either way. In either case, Knitting Daddy would
I'm,
watch it with us.
I would not allow it.
I would. I would sneak him in.
We would all the three of us fighting. He's still driving. Did he get you to write that word, Blueberry? Did he say, "Hey, write this word and see if DB will say it"?
Okay, don't interrogate.
I'm sorry, but I also can't help it. He's still driving. I don't believe it. Impersonating your child to get me to say stuff.
Oh, it was totally intentional. Love it.
Oh man, I'm trying to be good. We have a child here. I can't curse. Little bit psycho. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah, let's set up some time. Let's watch some
Yeah.
Twin Peaks.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll do it on like a Friday night kind of thing.
Yeah, since we definitely don't have Roll for Weird on Fridays anymore.
Nope. We have meh, we'll
I mean,
have
we
like
haven't had Roll for Weird on Fridays for a while.
well, and also we'll probably have another one of those come out for like an epilogue situation.
Yeah.
I just need to know what everybody wants to do for your epilogues. I feel like Lace's on a hunt.
Uh-huh.
Y'all
Has,
didn't figure out why he was doing it either, so maybe I need to explain that. Well, I think we need to have almost not a talk back. I don't want to
but
call
like
it
a
that because
debrief.
that's yeah.
Yeah. It has questions.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, this is looking really wonky, which is what I wanted. Because
Yes.
logs are weird. Is that going to be too long for a blanket, for a pillow?
No, it'll be
No.
like one of those like no, I don't think so at all.
Like a bolster for the back of my chair, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't walk away.
So I have a plan for this. I feel like I should maybe talk about the plan a little.
Probably just a little bit.
The plan is to make this weird thing in a vaguely rectangular shape and then attach it along the long ends to make it into a tube.
Hmm.
And then I have some cream colored yarns that I'm going to alternate and just crochet two circles so it looks like tree rings.
Oh,
And
that's
then
a
I'm
good
going to
idea.
sew those into the ends of the tube and leave a little bit of space for stuffing.
I think that's a good idea. Okay, we are home. I'm gonna got my phone book, but I've got to run for supper time. Thanks for streaming, Greg. You're welcome, Greg. Oh
Woo!
wait, I didn't read it in his voice though.
It's okay, please don't do that. That's a problem. Your great imitation is a problem, DB.
I don't know. I think the people want it.
I don't know if they do. I don't know. I love that it's just hashtag ha ha ha.
Hashtag ho ho ho.
I don't know why that amuses me so much. Oh gosh. But yes, I'm also not always going all the way to the end so that it'll be a little bit like jaggedy.
Wonky. Yeah. The hashtag was a fat thumb. That's fair. One of my coworkers has labeled his AirPods the fat boy's AirPods. And he pulled up his settings in a meeting and we could see it. And I was like, I don't know if I should say something.
That's a choice. People make
Yeah, I was
choices.
just like, Yeah, I mean, it's like it's not offensive, but I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
uh, soon to not be my coworker. Mwahahaha.
Wahaha. I assume the coworkers all know that now.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
they've known for um. When did we get to announce it? Let me look real quick.
Okay.
So I had the interview on the 2nd of July. I found out, I think the 30th. Let me see when I texted Jack. Oh, I need to answer that text too. Jacqueline. Because I texted her because I got a thing that made me feel like I didn't get the job. Oh, Tuesday the 30th is when I found out. And
Okay.
we didn't get to tell anybody until the Monday after that. So
Fourth, fifth, something like that.
August 5th, yeah. So,
Okay. Hershey. Hi, baby. You want to see the log? Yeah, I know it's a log.
got lost in my DMs.
Okay. Go upstairs, baby. We're not playing down here.
Oh,
Whoa. You dropping things?
my one of my needles almost fell.
That's always a problem.
And they're so small.
Yeah.
Like I flipped one of these and actually lost it, Danny. I thought I threw it in my trash by accident.
Oops.
Sorry, my friend texted me.
Don't they know you're busy? You're a very busy streamer.
Dude, listen, the amount of times people freaking message me and email me during meetings. Jesus.
Nothing but trouble.
Oh my God. I'm telling my friend that I got a new job.
Woohoo! New job! Yay! I think this pattern, this not even a pattern,
Oh,
this
no,
messing
you're making
around
it up as you go along.
is both freeing
Ooh,
and frustrating as all get out. I like following patterns. I like having things laid out for me. And the
Danny.
absolute chaos of this. What? I also like being the one to write the pattern. I like telling
Most of
people what
your
to do.
things, most of the things you do is uh not you don't have a pattern because you're making the pattern, so it's just random stuff you're doing.
No, I follow a lot of patterns. I really like knitting to
I
patterns.
I know, but when you make patterns, that's not what you're doing.
Well,
You're
no.
just making it up as you go along and writing it down.
Well, yes, but it's often things that are repeated, so I follow my pattern as I'm doing my pattern. Okay.
You know what we still haven't done yet?
What have we not done?
Remember we were talking about the cupcake dice bag?
Oh, yeah, that's a while ago. Geesh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back when I first started knitting and I was like, huh, patterns are a thing. And I went, never. And now I'm over here like, how do I make this kobold into a
I'm going to make
fucking.
my own pattern.
I am thinking about making a big Cory
Yeah,
with like worsted weight yarn.
I love it.
That's going to be huge and take me forever.
He's not going to be that big.
It's going to be bigger than this one.
He will be bigger than that one.
I also need to figure out what size needles that would be. Danny's like, let me look.
Well, no, I would do like a US 7
Okay, I got to see if I have any double points of that.
or
Don't think
something
I
in that
do.
range. 4.5 millimeter, 4 millimeter, somewhere in there. I'm just looking at the did you know bits for
Oh, did you know what? What are we did you knowing?
um let's see. The woman who played Shelley Johnson said that the man who played her abusive husband, Leo Johnson, was a really sweet guy off camera and she had a hard time remembering to be afraid of him.
That's fair. Hi.
Eee!
I mean, that's usually a normal thing when it comes to like those characters. The guys who play them are like
Usually
really
really nice
nice.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you not making logs? Danny is
I am
making
making a log.
logs.
It's
I don't know where
just
my crochet needles are.
this neither side really looks super logish. That's fine. It's supposed to
Instead,
look like
I'm
messy bark.
making a rainbow kobold. We'll see if I like having like a striped kobold. I have been. I thought it was purple. LOL. Oh, that's fair.
Ah.
Um, I did find yarn that was ace colors
Mm-hmm.
that I'm thinking about getting to make an ace kobold. I also found yarn that is the trans colors, so I can make the trans kobold. All the pride kobolds.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Our kobolds are inclusive.
Fuck yeah, they are. Now that Blueberry's gone.
Look, if they can accept Mayosu, they can accept anyone.
They better accept anyone or else. Some of us will come out of retirement. Joanne has like all the pride colors in Big Twist. Ooh, I don't need it in. Is Big Twist only big?
It is well, it's the weight that I'm using here, so it's just a worsted weight.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like super chunky.
I didn't know if they had like fingering yarn.
Joanne's does not have a lot of fingering.
Oh,
They've got some, but it's mostly cotton.
okay. I don't think I like the way cotton feels on my fingy. Well, that's not true. No, I don't remember what the Harry Potter uh advent calendar I had was
Mm,
from
was that the one that I had the
Weird
snow one?
Sisters. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a merino.
Okay. I get the feeling that kobolds don't really jive with the concept of gender. You're not wrong.
Yeah, they don't feel very gendered.
You're completely right. I had a friend request a pink one, so that'll happen after this one.
Nice.
Mainly because I'm doing this so that I can get better and make them for my cosplay. Because I already have a plan on what that outfit's gonna look like. I want to get one of those aprons that are like egg aprons, so I can
Yes.
just shove the kobolds into the little
Into the pockets.
pouches. Uh
Yes.
huh. But I also want to make some that have like clips and magnets because I'd like to clip one into my hair,
Yep.
so it just hangs out on my head.
Well, that's the nice thing about the belly being a separate piece is if you wanted to like securely stitch a hair clip to the belly,
Uh
you could
huh.
do that before you attach the belly to the body.
Uh huh. You could even glue like hot glue magnets in before you put the belly on.
Yep.
Just make sure the magnets are facing the right direction.
Yes.
The other thing I want to do is somehow get like I don't want to do like real bandages on my fingers because they like impede mobility
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. But I want to like somehow make fake ones so that it looks like the kobolds have like torn
Mm-hmm.
up my hands
Yep.
like kittens.
Yes. They get a little bitey when they're teething. It's okay.
Have ideas. I'm excited.
I love it.
And I have a year to make all of these, so cuz Dragon Con.
There are really not a lot of did you knows Or
No, not
oh
really.
wait, there's the trivia page.
Oh, did you finally find the
Yes, I went to the right spot.
on IMDb?
Yes.
Yeah.
50 more. Cool. So in Germany, the network that was broadcasting the show canceled it after 20 episodes due to bad ratings because a rival network told the audience the identity of the murderer before the first episode aired.
Yeah, I heard that.
Holy crap.
Oh,
That's just mean. Like, spoilers, man.
especially
Major.
back then. It
Yeah.
was 90s. How did you do that?
Yeah. That was just not cool.
So this water bottle has turned into every sticker E has ever given me.
Love
We
it.
have Taskmaster, we have Not Now I'm Counting, and then we have If Your Job Makes You Want to Cry,
Do it on company time.
company time. I have to remember to say it right. That sticker particularly didn't like me getting on the water bottle, so it's trying to come up already.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to cross stitch that and hang it in my office at work.
They ever make me go back to the office full time? No, it's not, E. Don't worry about it. I think if they ever make me go back to the office, there will be a lot of that.
Just crying on
it's
company
okay.
time.
No, there's the sign that E made or got me that says, please don't ask. There's the sign that I have in my office that says, living the dream.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be very sarcastic.
I want to get some more like flowery patterning to go with some of the snarky sayings that I've got. But I've got one that I've stitched that lives in my living room right now. I haven't taken it to work, but I'm tempted. That says, I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong.
I love that.
And given how often I am right and the other person is wrong, it feels appropriate for my job. But that's fine. We're gonna behave for now.
For now.
Yes, for now.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the water bottle I take to work with me now, though, so people can read.
Yes.
This.
I
honestly want to get another one to put it on my lunchbox. That's fair.
As I lean off camera just to check where the puppers are.
Oh, the puppers.
The puppers, they hang with me.
Shit.
Did you lose a dog?
No,
you lost
I
a needle.
Lost a needle. God damn it. Oh, really? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Hi. Yes, I talked about you. You're a cutie pie.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Did it really? Yeah, it fell onto the floor.
As they do.
Yeah. I get to be part of my new team tomorrow. Hi, baby. Oh. What a sweetie.
Hi, baby. Aren't you a good girl? Yeah? You good girl? I do have a pup date.
You have a pup date?
I have a pup date. So we had our 4-month post-op surgical appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is good. So good, in fact, that we no longer have to go back to the specialty vet. Unless we find another lump on her.
Yay!
Yeah. Mwah. So my girl has a clean bill of health.
Yay!
And I feel so good about that, so. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Danae.
Thank you. And big thanks to everyone who donated to her care. That made a world of difference for us. So thank you, everyone who was awesome like that. Yay.
Sorry.
We have cool people.
Pay I'm paying attention to the knitting.
Must count.
I
Must.
don't though. This is not accounting section.
Oh.
This is just knitting in the round.
Oh, so I could just shout out numbers and it'd be cool. Okay, fine.
Hey, Greg.
I'm just being a problem tonight, aren't I?
You really are. You're like, you haven't been working on much, have you? Oh, the other thing I did that I don't have because I gave it to a friend is I did those paint by diamonds.
Ooh.
And they were coasters because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like doing this. It might be tedious and fucking suck. But they were horror themed.
Ooh.
And then I did like it and I bought myself some so I could do some for me.
Nice.
I don't do a lot of things for me.
Yeah. Oh, I did finish the baby sweater except for sewing on buttons
Oh,
because
nice.
I need to find buttons because I counted wrong and I actually needed 8 buttons, not 4. But I only got 4 of
Danny
the ones.
counted wrong?
Danny's fucked this one up a lot. The problems I was having with the pockets, entirely user error.
Hey E, that's my very Midwestern accent. That would make you hear horror themed, not horror.
I mean, we're not
I
judging.
mean, honestly, I would also do horror themed coasters of paint by diamonds. Horniest asexual, baby.
It's bark.
What?
It's bark. What did you think I said? We are just priceless tonight.
Well, we were talking about a boob with a pasty. It's true. We were talking about horror themed, and you just went, "It's bark," and we were like,
Sorry. Because I put it down and it's bark. It looks kind of like bark. It's
"God damn it,
it's
Danny!"
the edge of a log. We're getting there. It's gonna be a long time before I finish this, DD.
No, it won't. You'll sneeze, and it'll be done.
Ugh, I wish. I'm gonna do more double crochets. Make it go faster. Ooh, I can even
I'm
do some
hoping.
triples.
So I'm hoping that with like me changing up color schemes, I won't get bored of the Corys, you know?
Yeah,
Because like that's the thing that was going on with the scarf.
right. You're getting bored with it.
Yes. I'm starting to crochet a granny square for a blanket, and I've pulled it out and restarted 3 times already.
Ugh.
This is not normal. I might start using words that Danny and DB listen. The amount of times that I restarted this little shit. But also, I needed to be gentle with myself because it was the first time I was doing double points. It was the first time I was doing these weird increases that were lean left, lean right things.
Yeah.
Um, so I just had to be patient. I don't like how I sewed things on. His tail is a little wonky in the back, like you could see that it like twists to one side, and I don't know what I did there. I think it's because I didn't do the leans correctly in one part of it.
That could be it.
Yeah. Sometimes granny squares just refuse to take shape. That's fair. I've never done a granny square.
I just saw someone who did it with like super bulky yarn. You okay?
Very much just dropped a stitch.
Oops.
I got it. Sorry. That's the noises that people hear in my house when shit goes wrong.
Just bird squawks. Got it.
And you can blame my girlfriend that they're bird squawks.
Oh, I figured that was just you were channeling Nelitha. with her bird bones.
She's not a bird.
I know. Erasmus doesn't know that, but I know that. Oh goodness.
Really, I was hoping for more paranoia around Lilitha.
Yeah. I mean, there definitely is some.
Oh yes.
I mean, they tried to push you in the river to see if you'd float.
Like a witch?
I'm not sure what the logic was.
No, it was to see if my old lady makeup would come off, but honestly, there's this thing called magic. I have a hat of disguise. I've used it a lot. Like, I could always be wearing something of disguise for when I take off the hat of disguise, the other disguise shows back up. Would you be surprised if it was two hats of disguises?
No. Just a hat on a hat.
Hats upon hats upon hats. I should really figure out what all is in Nilitha's house, because there's a lot.
Yes. Well, we'll see if she makes it back to her house.
Listen, she has a girlfriend to get back to.
Do
She
you
might break
remember
up
where
with
you
her.
left off last time?
Yeah, I'm squatting down in front of a bitch.
Yep.
Danny.
Yes.
The soft little giggles.
Yes. The DM giggles.
Oh.
Don't you appreciate the DM giggles?
Listen, I'm dating the DM giggles, so but also you have to remember I am also a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
No one gets the DM giggles from me. They get the evil purple smiley face.
There we go.
There's also those noises whenever I'm knitting.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Also, the why is it so tight? And my dad goes, "What are you talking about?"
Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, you saw that the meme that E posted in the Crits and Knits Discord about the dirty sounding things in knit and crochet that aren't really dirty.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh.
Nothing, father. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's not fine. Everything sucks. Wait, where am I supposed to stuff? Oh, that there. Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, damn, I feel like I'm going too far.
I mean, as long as there's enough room for you to shove stuffing in, it's good.
Well, I need to be able to get the safety eyes in first.
Yes.
So I thought I had missed that, and I was like, oh, maybe I should stop to put those in and then keep going. But no, I'm still good. We have done the thing again, Danny.
What thing? Where we stop talking about what we're talking about?
Yes.
I mean, that's half of
Our show is gonna get kicked off the air.
It's the internet. It can't kick us off the internet.
Wow. DB, do you know the chopstick? Do you know the chopstick trick for stuffing? Yeah, you put the stuffing in and you poke it with a chopstick, right? And swirl it up in there.
You okay there, DB?
Yes.
Okay.
Just checking. Yeah. So when I was doing the horns, I don't have chopsticks because I am a heathen that can't eat with chopsticks. I was doing it with one of my tapestry needles.
Okay.
Because it's a thick long one, so damn, you're a pervert.
I am not. I am not.
You're a pervert.
Did you know that Catherine Coulson, who played the Log Lady, um,
Hmm.
she
No,
passed
I
away
didn't.
in 2015.
Oh.
And apparently, her gravestone has much of the usual material one would expect to find on a cemetery marker: her English name, her Hebrew name, her birth and death
Oh,
years, and the
I didn't know
words,
she was Jewish.
yeah, and the words daughter, sister, mother, friend. And appearing above all that information is an engraved line art image of two hands cradling a log.
Oh,
We love
that's
the Log Lady.
cute. Eh, you love the log lady.
Yes, well, fine. I like the Log Lady.
I'm indifferent to the log lady. Yeah. So do y'all want to see the my polyfill box?
You have a polyfill box?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Show me the box. Ooh, that's a big box.
5 pounds of polyfill.
Nice. We gotta get you some more
Yes.
plushies to make.
Uh, Technically, never been opened. Well, I lied. A little bit been opened, but not much has been taken out.
Yep.
I don't think there's a stuffing tool in here. 5 pounds. Listen, I bought this so long ago when we were making plushies all the time. And then I stopped making fucking plushies because I got bored. And making plushies by hand
It's a lot.
is a lot.
I
So when Danny was like, "Oh, hey, I found a way to knit plushies," I went, "Oh, I like to knit. I like to knit a lot. Okay, I'll make knitted plushies."
yes.
And now I have ideas for other knitted plushies.
And also, if you need more designed, let me know because I am.
Danny, the things I was telling you were supposed to be like subtle hints.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll do that. I can do that for you. I can totally do that for you.
I want little wings for this guy
I will design little wings for him.
and a crow.
I will do that too for you.
My subtleness.
Well, you sounded like you were excited about maybe trying to do it yourself. So I was like, well, I'll let my baby bird fly.
No, your
Fly.
baby bird is not ready to die out of the nest.
Baby bird is like, feed me, bitch.
I mean, I don't think I'm at the phase where it's like, oh yes, I am ready to design plushies. Like if I was gonna design something, I think maybe a fucking scarf, a shawl of some kind, because those are knitted flat.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Uh,
Come on. I've changed tactics. It's only going to be every other row that is wild and shaped. And then the alternate rows are going to be just single crochets across because it'll be faster.
I don't know if the design will come to me, E. I think the design will come to me and I'll go, Danny, I can't math. I'm not a math gay. Can you do this?
But you can draw it. So if you draw it, I can make it.
Yeah.
But I'm telling
Do
you,
you
if you
want
can
me?
draw it, I can
Okay. I
make it.
will draw the crow and I will kind of draw up the idea I had for the wangs.
Okay.
Um, but I just need to sit down and do it. Maybe over Labor Day weekend. Sometimes it will be in the form of this Michaela Kors hat is cute, but I'm not paying $70 and I hate Michael Kors. And then
Yeah.
you reverse. There's no way in fucking hell I am reverse engineering anything.
You'd be surprised at what you eventually do when you are a cheap,
No,
cheap bastard.
Danny. The thing is my brain would go, and it would just look at it, and then it would go, Danny, help.
And that is a completely valid option.
Danny, help.
Also, I'm thinking about knitting a cardigan just based on pictures.
DBS BSOD. What the fuck? BSOOD. Bitch, so off.
Blue
I don't
screen
know.
of death. Yes.
Oh, yes.
It just DB go no.
My
DB go no. What happened, DB?
friend just goes, I told her that I was knitting plushies. And she goes, that's cool. I'm updating my website. When I do, I will send it to you. I buy yarn wholesale, so I can get you my price if you would like. I just need to know the kind you use.
I need your friend.
You would love Shannon.
Okay.
She's great. You would love her. She's very crafty as well.
I do like a
Um,
crafty person.
she does like she used to do balloon arches and things for things.
Cool.
Like she did, yeah. I don't know if she still does. She was just telling me that she had to have like carpet.
Carpal tunnel surgery.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
That sucks.
Please restart your Deebles. But yeah, they're just so one of the Danny, if you would not mind,
Mm-hmm.
if we could get the crow plushie one designed sooner rather than later. And the reason why I say that is because my girlfriend's birthday is coming up and I would like to just present it to her.
Okay. Do you want the crow to have like a separate stitched on beak, or do you?
Yes.
Okay, because that
Yes.
makes it easier.
Yes. I figured it might be because it would be ball, beak,
And wings.
wangs, and like little probably tail feather thingies. I don't even think it needs fucking legs.
Okay. I think things are cuter without legs. It's just a little ball of bird.
Yeah. Have you already checked Ravelry? No. I have a Danny.
I have a Danny. I don't need a Ravelry.
Let me check Ravelry.
Plush crow. Crow ball. Ball
The problem is so often on Ravelry it's crochet and I don't do that.
Yeah.
You slut, why did you log me out?
It is such a good thing that Blueberry's not watching anymore.
Bro. Blushy. Ooh. She just told me some of the brands.
We're gonna have to discuss this offline. Let me meet your yarn dealer friend.
Just need a little bump. Um
DB's looking.
the answer is no. I
Oh.
went looking. Filter by knitting. I did filter by knitting. Barnett Caron? Caron?
Karen?
Karen. Red Heart, Lily, Patton, and then Phentex.
I don't know that
I
one,
don't know that one.
but the other ones I recognize. Look at that. That's gonna be a long pillow.
You've said that before. It looks fine. I
It's
don't think it's
it's
that
not
gonna be
very big
bad.
around yet. That's not very big around.
No, you want to be more around.
Yes. I want to
Sent
be
you one on
more
disc.
around.
Okay, give me just a second, E.
I feel like, and this is going to sound weird, but
Huh?
since getting more aware of the Swifties and their clowning about the latest Taylor Swift Easter eggs and stuff, I feel like now would be a better time for me to watch Twin Peaks because after paying attention or watching all of these videos about people reading into every little detail,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm sort of like primed to pay attention to the weird shit better on Twin Peaks and like catch all the little details and notice more stuff. Herschel, I know, baby, but we got like another 20 minutes of chatting. She said, no, I want you now, mother. Yes, it is door draft stopper size. It's not quite long enough, I don't think, to be a door draft stopper, but
Hi, interests. How are you?
hello! Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, E. I think it might be a little bigger than I want, though.
But what weight of yarn is it?
Worsted.
So if you use fingering, it will be
I know. I just got real excited.
okay. Well, I will
To look into it.
work on a crow ball for you this
Son
weekend.
of a bitch.
This is why we need to teach you Magic Loop. Because you can't
No,
drop your.
fuck Magic Loop.
You're treating Magic Loop like it's Judy.
It's because it fucking is. It's probably Judy's magic fucking loop.
It is. You're getting
But no,
Hershey all worked up.
I'll also keep this pattern too. There's things about it that I don't like.
But that's the joy of knitting is you can alter stuff.
Yeah. I too was a magic loop hater, but I have seen the like. No, you've joined the cult. Um,
No, once you get it, it is like a light bulb turning on. It's like a switch, and it's beautiful. DB's going to impale me.
now I'm just saying
That's
this. Hold
assuming
on.
she doesn't lose her DPNs again.
Fuck you. It's only one that I keep losing, Danny. You're so sassy tonight. What the fuck?
I don't know. It's been a long fucking week at work. I have had
It's
to.
birthday.
At 10 o'clock this morning, our IT guy came in to go over just general service stuff. And I looked at him and I said, it should be 3 o'clock on a Thursday right now. With the amount of shit I've had to put up with already, I don't know how it's only 10 o'clock on Tuesday. It should be 3 o'clock on a Thursday. I should only have like one day left to get through before I've got a weekend.
I understand. I don't know why your work has turned into sassing devils.
I don't know. It's just, it's. Usually my
You know I
mates
could
aren't this
take
bad.
it.
You're not going to fire me. Are you going to fire me?
Never.
Am I
Could
terminated
you
from Princeton?
imagine? Listen, if I fired you, this network would fall to the ground. I'm not picking it back up. Shit.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I keep getting distracted by my hands on screen and like, who else is that? Oh, it's me. Oops.
Danny, you silly goose.
Yes. Yes, I am a city goose.
No. You're so sassy tonight, and I fucking love it.
As long as you're okay with it.
If listen, if I could be sassy and not take the sass, then it's a problem.
I mean, yes.
I do need to make a Corey before I go down to Georgia as well, because the partner plays a kobold. Oh fuck.
Yay.
So does Star though.
Well,
I'm making a bunch of plushies before I go to Georgia, apparently.
there you go. You got you got so much time.
I don't.
I no.
I leave on the 12th.
You got at least a couple weekends.
Yeah. And one of them is a long weekend. Do you think is it rude to knit at a wedding?
Um, during the
Not
ceremony, you
I
probably
would not
shouldn't.
do it during the ceremony.
But like during the reception, especially during the part where the bride and groom are off getting all their pictures and stuff, and you're just like sitting there with like people you don't really know or like.
They've sequestered they've sequestered the D&D group into the back
Oh
of
well,
the
if you're sitting with a bunch of
reception.
nerds, then you're fine. Bring a
Yeah,
couple of dice to distract the rest of them, and you're cool.
the last wedding we were sequestered at, they had glow sticks on the table, and that kept the nerds going for a while.
Well, yeah,
Until two of us decided, I don't think I've told this story in a while. Two of us decided we're just gonna drive to PA in the middle of the night, not tell anybody.
that's maybe not the best plan.
Yeah, we were going to a place called Zombieland.
That doesn't sound dangerous at all. What could
And we
go
get
wrong?
well, it's supposed to be haunted.
What could go wrong?
We get like we're there, and I turned to my friend and went, "We are the dumb bitches at the beginning of horror movies."
Yep.
We made it to my house fine, so everything was great.
Oh, good. Good, good.
But also, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
The answer to that question is nothing went wrong.
Nothing did go wrong, but lots could have gone wrong.
No, we weren't going to get out of our car. That would have been stupid.
Right. I don't know what Mom said yes to, but.
I think knitting at a wedding.
Or maybe that was a dumb idea, DB.
No, I think I saw that before I told the story.
Oh, well, let's hear her reaction to the story.
That's fine. We ended up fine. Nothing happened.
Oh, you know how to make a mother worry.
Oh, my mom didn't even know.
Of course not.
She thought we were at the wedding the whole time.
Of course.
The wedding she was also supposed to be at, but she had, the cancer.
Well, that's a valid excuse.
At that time we didn't know that's what it was, but
it's a more valid excuse than let's go to Zombieland.
we went to the wedding and then we left the wedding to go to Zombieland. Also, we didn't take any major roads. It's not a better story.
Oh, that doesn't make it better, DB. Although I fully support not taking like major highways and stuff because, yeah.
Across state lines? I don't live in PA. That's where it was.
Read.
Mom voice here. What the fuck were you thinking? You know what's even funnier? We were stone cold sober because it was a dry wedding.
That makes sense.
At least we weren't drinking and driving, Mom.
That's my mom you're talking to like that, thank you. She worries about my friends just like she worries about me.
Listen, I haven't done it since.
That's a good thing.
It was 2019, baby.
Oh,
yeah,
pre-COVID,
that was
when we were all morons.
Yep. I just remembered also, so apparently I have a color for a wedding. My color is maroon.
Okay.
So for that dress, I wore a maroon like nice shirt and leggings. Like it was a barn wedding, so we weren't really dressed up.
Okay.
The next wedding was in Texas, and I dressed nicer because we were all really dressed nice. Yes, rude to knit at a wedding, but if you're sequestered, maybe it would be okay. But is it rude to leave the wedding to go to Zombieland?
Yes! Rude and not so bright.
It was over. It wasn't like we were like middle of the ceremony. Let's ditch this fucking joint. I also had one of my friends' brothers was flirting with me. It went over my head. And he asked his brother, "Hey, what's DB's deal?" And he laughed at him and went, "She
No.
will eat you alive." She's also asexual.
But more importantly, she will eat you alive.
Correct. Right.
DP,
I mean,
devourer of dumbasses.
ugh, no, they give me heartburn.
Oh,
I'm just
gosh.
saying, Kylie is gonna be at this wedding too. If we decide to go to Zombieland,
No, don't do that.
I'll let somebody know before we leave.
Okay, yes. Tell someone.
If you see something, say something. I don't
Goodness.
think we're going to Zombieland. Don't worry about it. I got real freaked out the whole time I was there. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I marked on my pattern that it was done.
But you're not done?
Uh-uh.
Oops.
Out with that row. Or round, whatever.
Mm.
Well, Danny, it's 8:51.
It is.
After I have now worried your mother. Oh, with my after wedding shenanigans.
Yes.
That I have to go to another one later this month.
I'm sure everything will be just fine.
It was only one after wedding shenanigan. I haven't done multiple of
It was
those
a
yet.
shenanigan, not shenanigans. Okay.
It was a shenanigan that took us several hours away from my house into no man's land.
That make us feel better? I don't think it does.
I recorded the whole thing, so at least if we died, there would be that.
There'd be evidence. Excellent.
Yeah, somebody could catch our murderer.
Assuming they kept your recordings and didn't destroy the evidence, because some bad guys are vaguely intelligent. Not all of them. Very few of them.
Nah. Such a goober. I'm sorry, guys. I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever done, at least.
Okay. Well, you know, you
I
got a
don't do a
bar.
lot of I don't do a lot of stupid things. You
That's
know?
that's good.
Yeah. But it was definitely the stupidest thing I've ever done. Not for like my friend was like, "Hey, we had been talking about paranormal stuff and yada yada yada."
Mm-hmm.
And then like we were like, "Oh," she's like, "Oh, have you ever heard of Zombieland? Have you ever been there?" And I was like, "No, what the I've seen the movie." She's like, "No, no, 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 not the movie." No, okay, yeah, no, I know nothing about it. And she's like, "Let's go to Zombieland." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
We got halfway there and I went, "We're stupid." Like the realization of what we were doing hit me like a sack of bricks. Because I was like, then we're dumb. Like, what are we doing?
You know. You know.
Yeah,
Choices.
you know.
Making choices.
Listen, I'm sure you've done dumb stuff, Danny.
I'm sure
Dumber
I
stuff
have.
that I have done.
I'm sure I have.
But then again, you're from Canada. Canada never does anything. Hey, it was a day to make life altering events. Apparently.
Yep. So, fun fact, we don't actually have any plans until November 12th.
Why? What's happening November 12th?
At Laurel Olympus, because they've got a coloring book coming out. So
Oh,
we're waiting for the coloring book to come out to talk about that. That's why that one is planned for November 12th. We had to
oh.
wait for the coloring book. As always, we've done a stellar job of talking about our topic. But hey, my crafting was on point.
And you told us some facts.
I did tell you some facts. And we talked about
that was my job.
Our favorite characters.
And Greg was here.
Does anyone in chat have suggestions for what we should talk about next week or in next episode? As we wait patiently for the lag. Herschel. I have a very excitable dog.
Is Hershey short for Herschel?
No, I just call her Herschel.
Oh, I was about to say. No, I'm not watching Moulin Rouge.
No?
No.
Okay. Not a fan? Okay.
Sorry.
Ooh.
That was a very... If you want to do Moulin Rouge, I will invite me on and you guys can talk, man.
Okay.
I'm kind of musicaled out.
Okay. We are kind of sticking to...
The Miserable Lesbians? What? I don't know what the Miserable Lesbian...
Oh,
Les
Miserables. Yes. Yeah. Do you...
down? No.
You've got stuff already that you're reading, right? Like you're not...
I'm currently reading a book, yes.
Okay. So you probably don't want to read a book for something in 2 weeks' time.
What are you feeling? Tell me. What are you thinking, Mr. Krabs?
I'm thinking Gideon the Ninth from the Locked Tomb series, Lesbian Space Pirates.
I don't know if I can get the book done in 2 weeks. That's the problem. Because I don't read like you do. Oh, what about cryptids? Cryptids. Just that would be a good one because then we could just make shit.
Okay. Yes. Then that's going to be our topic is cryptids.
I was like cryptids.
And cryptid crafts will be our craft. We'll just make cryptid related shit.
There's a new musical, The Last Timbit.
The Last Timbit? It really about Timbits?
What are Timbits?
Is
it a Canadian thing?
It's like donut holes. It is donut holes from Tim Hortons.
From Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Right.
Get Timbits and a double.
Oh, what?
A double. It's coffee with 2 cream and 2 sugar.
Oh my god, Danny.
What?
We need to road trip to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll just do like vlog type bullshit on the road.
Okay.
Oh my god. We'll go see your mom.
Yeah.
I've never been to Canada.
We'll do that.
Sounds like a plan. I have a passport.
Excellent. I do too. We'll road trip to Canada.
And when are we doing this?
That's a good question. It will probably actually have to be after next July because...
So here's what I'm thinking. 2026.
Okay.
Or 2027.
Okay.
That kind of like... It gives us plenty of years to save. Gives us plenty of time to figure out where we're starting from.
Yes.
I feel like we should start from Ohio, but...
Or we could start from Atlanta.
Do you want to drive from Atlanta? You want me to drive to Georgia to then drive back up to Atlanta?
Yes.
In the winter.
Are we going in the winter?
That's what your mom said.
Oh, no, we do it in the summer. Or, like, the spring. We do it in, like, reasonable weather. Plus, we are using the Road Trippers app. Because I've used it before. And you can plan your path, but then choose, like, a radius around it that you're willing to go out of your way to visit stuff. Like, the world's biggest ball of twine. I've seen the world's largest cedar bucket. We got to visit an otter. Like a giant otter statue.
Is this a week-long trip, or is this a...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do, like, the trip there. Doing a road trippers trip. Do it in about 4 days.
Okay. Okay. And then how long to get back?
To get back, we can go faster.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
the way there is when we do all the cool stuff and then spend
I'm
like 2 or 3
thinking,
days with my family and then just
yes,
drive back.
I'm thinking maybe a week and a half just to give us like buffers in case
Yeah.
that we run into anything.
Like, leave
Like,
on a Thursday
yes.
and do the whole week and be back the following Tuesday.
Yes.
So we get 2 weekends in there. Oh, we could visit the Superman Museum. There's a Superman Museum in a city called Metropolis.
Okay, I'm not a fan of him, but that sounds cool as fuck.
Yes, I'm not a
Yeah.
Superman person, but that was just cool to go to the Superman Museum.
We are gonna, okay, okay, okay. In 2026/7, we're road tripping to Canada.
Yeah, we
and
are.
we're gonna vlog it the whole time, and
Yeah,
we'll
we
upload
are.
it to
Everything.
Danny and Deebles does stupid bullshit.
.com.
.org.
Oh, yeah.
It's educational.
Oh, excellent. We have plans.
Oh my god.
And on that note, I think we'll say goodnight, everyone. We will be back.
We did not pick a topic or anything.
We did. We're doing cryptids
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
on September 3rd. Is that cool? September 3rd's okay?
No.
Oh.
That's my birthday.
Oh! Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to screw up your birthday with a stream.
No.
September
sorry.
17th, we're going to stream that.
Yeah. That's my birthday. I have to do birthday things that day. So, if we decide to do a celebration one, we'll tell you, but I would much rather have that night off. Not that I don't love you, Danny.
No. You have other things to do with in-person people for your birthday.
Correct.
Yes.
Um,
Maybe I'll do a stream where I just like frost a cake for you and then eat it myself. We'll do a cake for DB.
Aw.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back in 4 weeks
4
then.
weeks on the 17th.
Yeah.
We'll be back October 1st.
I think I'm in Georgia then.
October 1st as well?
No. The 17th.
Yeah, October 1st then.
Yeah.
We'll be back
Okay.
October 1st.
We're
with
gonna take
cryptids.
September off.
That's fine. We'll take
Basically where
September
we're
off.
at. We'll do that as like our official summer break because it's the end of summer, and we'll be back in the fall.
There we go. So we will be back October 1st talking about
Also,
cryptids.
That's a really good time to do that because it's spooky season.
Yes.
So it works out very well.
Excellent.
All right, everybody, we love you. Stay safe out there. Danny's mom, we're coming for you.
In a couple years.
In a couple of years. You have time to prepare.
Bye, everyone.